Chairman Defensor.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, alam niyo po itong usapin dito sa DG Box. Ito po ang pag-uusapan dito, yung violation. Kaya ko po ni-raise yung personal collective privilege dahil sa patuloy nitong pag-ere. Kahit na po tapos ang prangkisa. Ang ibig ko sabihin, wag natin pag-usapan muna whether pro or against ka sa prangkisang ito. But the fact that it continues to air using the same frequency, Mr. Chairman, is not only a violation of the franchise, but it is a usurpation and infringement on the powers of Congress. Kapangyarihan natin, Mr. Chairman, kung tayo ay papayag. Nung ito po yung unang pinag-usapan sa NTC, ang sinabi ng NTC sa atin, sinabi natin sa NTC kung pwedeng patuloy nila na magkaroon ng provisional authority habang naghihiring tayo. Ngayon po, itinigil ng NTC, sinidio ang ABS-CBN. Ngayon naman naghihiring tayo, pinayagan naman niya yung paggamit ng ere, patuloy sa DG Box. Mr. Chairman, ako po'y nalilito sa sitwasyong to, pero malinaw sa akin, it is a violation of the powers of Congress. It is a violation of our constitutional mandate na tayo lang magbibigay ng prangkisa. Inuulit ko po, hindi po ang binabanggit ko ang violation ng paggamit ng DG Box. Ang binabanggit ko po ay yung natapos ng prangkisa at pinapayagan pa ng NTC na umere ang mga programa gamit ang DigiBox. And NTC is there, Mr. Chairman. Whether we are for or against, it is not a question. Hindi po yung problema sa akin. Pero wag naman po nila apakan ang poder ng ating Kongreso at yung mandato ng ating saligang batas.
Vice Chairman,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Defensor, pasasagutin natin yung NTC mamaya, pero matapos na po ang presentation ng PICTAP at ng ABS-CBN kung sila ay may presentation ukol dito.
Mr. Chairman, I thank you for that, but it is a question of personal collective privilege. NTC is here. Ma-justify lang niya sa akin bakit niya pinapayagan, papayag po akong pagdiskasan. Kasi Mr. Chairman, tandaan ninyo, tayo mismo, Congressman Chicoy Alvarez, we wanted yung 6 months franchise. Sila po ang pumatay na sinabi lang mag-CDO. Ngayon naman nag-hearing tayo, pinayagan naman nila yung DigiBox na gamit yung parehong prangkisa at yung parehong frequency sa area na yun. And NTC should answer that because it is not anymore whether we are for or against. Ang sinasabi ko dito, katulad din ng sinasabi ng iba, may batas tayo, may saligang batas tayo. Dapat sundin natin yan. If NTC could please reply, then I will hear them out. But if not, Mr. Chairman, I think before we talk about violation, this in itself is a usurpation and infringement on the powers of Congress, Mr. Chairman.
Hearing suspended.
There you have it. We're just starting the 8th congressional hearing on ABS-CBN's franchise, and you've got Congressman Mike Defensor already raising an issue with the National Telecommunications Commission. He says if ABS-CBN's franchise has expired and NTC has issued a cease and desist order, then why is ABS-CBN still allowed to air their programs using the DigiBox? So they have suspended the hearing temporarily. Just a bit of a background. Today, 2 issues will be tackled by the lawmakers. You've got violations in the use of TV Plus and KBO and labor laws, alleged violations in labor laws. This is again the 8th congressional hearing on ABS-CBN's franchise since the Philippines' largest broadcasting company was forced off the air back on May 5th at the height of the COVID pandemic. This was in compliance with a cease and desist order issued by the National Telecommunications Commission. ABS-CBN's 25-year franchise expired on May 4th. It had been requesting for franchise renewal as early as 2014. This was still during the time of former President Noynoy Aquino. This is only the second time that the media giant was forced off the air. The first was when martial law was declared back in the 70s. Several bills for the renewal of ABS-CBN's franchise are currently pending at the House of Representatives. ABS-CBN is, of course, the parent of this news channel. Now, over the last 7 hearings, lawmakers tackled several issues, including the dual citizenship of Chairman Emeritus Gabi Lopez, Philippine depositary receipts issued by ABS-CBN to investors, including foreigners, and the return of ABS-CBN to the Lopez family after the People Power Revolution. Again, the issues to be discussed today would be alleged violations in the franchise with the use of TV Plus and KBO, as well as alleged labor violations. Speaking of those two issues, of course, another issue raised, as I mentioned, against ABS-CBN would be alleged labor violations. But earlier, Labor Secretary Sylvester Bello himself has said that the company has settled its issues concerning labor-only contracting. The ABS-CBN Group, of course, has around 11,000 employees, of which around 6,000 work directly for ABS-CBN. Well, the BIR, the Bureau of Internal Revenue, has also cleared ABS-CBN, saying that the company files and pays taxes regularly and on time. Now, before a Senate inquiry earlier this year, the BIR did say that ABS-CBN has paid 14.4 billion pesos in taxes from the year 2016 all the way to 2019. ABS-CBN operates Channel 2, radio stations DZMM and MOR, digital terrestrial television, including ANC, ABS-CBN Global, movie outfit Star Cinema, and theme park Kid Sanya. So the first issue to be tackled today is supposed to be the issue on black box. Should ABS-CBN file a franchise for every channel it offers? Did ABS-CBN violate its existing franchise by launching TV Plus? Are the company's pay-per-view services legal or not? These are some of the questions that lawmakers are going to ask and tackle this afternoon. Earlier this year, the Federation of International Cable TV Associates of the Philippines, or FICTAP, which openly opposed the network's franchise renewal, earlier said that the franchise renewal bill filed as early as 2014 was different from the network's old franchise approved back in 1995, in that it includes multiple channels when it should only be one franchise per channel. FICTAP is also against ABS-CBN's TV Plus, its digital television black box, wherein the company airs 6 different channels. FICTAP also tagged ABS-CBN's pay-per-view programs as illegal activities, arguing that the airwaves used by ABS-CBN are free to air. But there is another group, the Philippine Cable and Telecommunications Association, which says there is nothing in the law and the bill that states there should only be one channel per franchise, adding that using the current technology that we have, a frequency can actually carry multiple digital channels, which is good for consumers. ABS-CBN, for its part, says Section 1 of RA number 7966, which is its old franchise, granted ABS-CBN the right to construct, operate, and maintain broadcasting stations through microwave, satellite, or whatever means, including the use of any new technologies in television and radio systems, adding that technology now allows it to broadcast multiple channels through TV Plus. The Department of Information and Communication Technology and its digital migration plan earlier said in digital technology, the broadcast of multiple standard definition television programs and or in high-definition TV using the same bandwidth is possible. Oh, and by the way, today, GMA 7 just announced the official launch of its GMA Affordabox, also a digital TV box, amid questions hounding the legality of ABS-CBN's own digital box. The hearing has resumed. Let's go back live.
Pagtatanong sa NTC at kung iyo pong mamarapatin na ibibigay ko ulit sa iyo yung pagkakataon pagkatapos ko pong magbigay ng ilang pahayag at paglalatag muli ng ilan sa ating mga rules na kailangan po nating sundin ngayong araw na ito.
Yes, Mr. Chair, go ahead. Again, the question of personal collective privilege will wait after your statement, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat, Vice Chairman Defensor. Dadako po tayo sa issue ng TV Plus o tinatawag na black box sa pagdinig na ito. Ayan nga po, hindi pa tayo nagsisimula ay mainit na ang mga tanungan. Kaya po sa lahat ng nanonood, sana po ay wag po muna kayo maglipat-lipat ng inyong mga channel sapagkat maganda po ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong hapong ito. Malalaman natin kung dapat po bang bigyan o hindi bigyan ng kapulungang ito ng prangkisa ang ABS-CBN sa kadahilanan ang kumpanyang ito ay may mga aligasyon ng paglabag sa ating tuntunin ng kanilang prangkisa nang mag-alok sila ng TV Plus ng may minsanang bayad at gayon din ang pag-aalok nila ng pay-per-view o PPV habang ginagamit nila sa pag-ere ang free-to-air signal na tinatawag o iginawad sa kanila ng pamahalaan ng walang anumang singil o walang anumang gastos. Sasagutin din natin kung ang pagbebenta ng TV Plus ay naaayon po sa batas. Malinaw na ayon sa NTC na ang TV Plus ay nabibilang sa Conditional Access System o CAS na hanggang sa ngayon ay wala pang policies, rules, and regulations mula sa pamahalaan. Hindi lamang po, sa kaalaman po ng lahat, para sa patas po na pagdinig, hindi lamang po ABS-CBN ang nagbenta o gumagamit ng CAS o ng Conditional Access System. Ang ibang stasyon rin po ay nag-aalok rin naman ng Conditional Access System kagaya po ng TV Plus. At sa pagdinig pong ito, papayagan rin po natin ang PICTAP o Federation of International Cable, Television and Communications Association of the Philippines upang ilahad sa pagdinig na ito ang kanilang reklamo laban sa ABS-CBN hinggil sa pagbebenta ng TV Plus at operasyon ng Kapamilya Box Office o KBO, ang channel kung saan nag-aalok ang ABS-CBN ng pay-per-view. In the spirit of fairness, bibigyan po natin ng pagkakataon ang mga kinatawan ng ABS-CBN, FICTAP, at Office of the Solicitor General. At ngayon po ay hiniling ni Vice Chairman Mike Defensor na pati ang NTC na magpahayag ng kani-kanilang presentasyon hinggil sa isyu ng paglabag sa prangkisa ng ABS-CBN gamit po ang TV Plus o ang Black Box, pati po ang KBO o Kapamilya Box Office. Maraming salamat po. Vice Chairman Mike Defensor.
Again, Mr. Chair, yung pong pinupunto ko kanina, hindi po to for or against the debate on the franchise. Ang punto pong ito ay ang poder ng ating Kongreso, partikular ang Komite ng Legislative Franchise at ang kabuuan ng ating samahan sa Kongreso. Ito po'y infringement and encroachment ng powers ng ating Kongreso. Ang NTC po nandito. Nung tayo po'y nagsimula mag-hearing, sabi natin bigyan ng provisional franchise, hindi binigyan, isinara. Ngayon po nag-hearing na tayo, pinagamit ulit yung prangkisa, yung frequency mismo ginagamit para naman maglabas ng mga programa. Inuulit ko po, ito po ay batas. At kailangang respetuhin ng NTC ang poder ng ating Kongreso at yung mga batas na pumapaloob sa pagbibigay ng prangkisa na tanging sa ating saligang batas ang ating pong Kongreso ang may kapangyarihan. So Mr. Chair, with that, I hope that NTC can reply to my query and to act immediately on the personal and collective privilege that I have raised. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Maraming salamat, Vice Chairman Mike Defensor. Bago ko po kilalanin ng NTC, pagkatapos pong magbigay ng pahayag ng NTC ay papayagan ko po ang isang anti at isang pro na magtanong pa sa NTC. Pagkatapos po ay puputulin na po muna natin ang usaping ito upang bumalik na po tayo sa ating tamang listahan ng interpellators. Yes, Congressman Zarate.
Mr. Chair, thank you. I understand the position of the Congressman Defensor. But if I may suggest, Mr. Chair, after a short reply from the NTC, we will immediately go back to the agenda. At any rate, kasama ho sa agenda talaga yung usapin na yon at sasagutin ng NTC. Dahil po may nakalista naman tayong magtatanong talaga para po proper yung ating pag-proceed ng ating hearing, Mr. Chair. If I may suggest. No?
Maraming salamat po sa napakagandang suggestion, Congressman Zarate, pero nakapag-rule na po ang chairman na bibigyan ng tig-isang magtatanong mula sa anti at isa sa pro at tingnan po natin kung hanggang saan mangyayari ang katanungan, pero bibigyan lang po natin sila ng tig-isang tanong, Congressman Zarate.
We submit.
Maraming salamat po, Congressman Zarate. NTC, you're now recognized. Pakisagot po yung katanungan ni Vice Chairman Mike Defensor.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat, Mr. Chairman, Chairman ng Franchise Committee at saka Chairman ng Good Government at sa lahat ng congressman at mga bisita na nandito ngayon sa ating hearing. Maraming salamat po sa inyong tanong, Congressman Defensor. Malinaw po ba? Naririnig niyo po ba ako?
Naririnig po kayo. Ipagpatuloy po
Okay.
ninyo, Commissioner Cordova.
Maraming salamat po. Actually, Your Honors, tama po si Congressman Mike Defensor na ang Channel 43 po na umi-air ngayon ay kasama po sa original na cease and desist order na inisyu po ng National Telecommunications Commission. Magbibigay na po ako ng konting history para po maintindihan ninyo kasi medyo medyo technical. Ang Pilipinas po ay nag-adapt ng digital television noon pong 2013. Ang ating pong napili na technology ay yung Japanese Digital Technology or ISDBT po ang kanyang acronym. So ngayon po, pagka po kasi umere na ang digital TV, ay meron po mga tao na hindi makakapanood ng digital TV dahil po ang kanila pong mga television set sa bahay ay luma pa. Yun po yung mga analog TV sets. Kung hindi po ito digital ready at wala kang setup box, ang tawag po doon sa black box, ang generic name po noon ay setup box. Ibig po sabihin ay hindi mo po marireceive yung digital signal. So ang nangyari po ngayon, lahat po ng may analog broadcaster, analog broadcasting, ay kailangan po silang umere kasabay nun ang digital TV. Ang tawag po doon ay simulcast. Para po yung mga tao na wala pang pambili o hindi pa ma-afford na makabili ng set-top box or ng digital ready TV, ay makakapanood pa rin po sa analog. Ngayon, binigyan naman po sila ng additional channel. Ito pong mga nasa channel sa nasa VHF, which is channels 2 to 13, lahat po sila ay binigyan ng katapat na digital channel sa UHF at doon po sila nagsa-simulcast ng digital TV. Okay. Ngayon po, ito pong channel 43 ay naka-assign po sa Amcara Broadcasting. Ang Amcara Broadcasting po ay sister company ng ABS-CBN. So ang nangyari po, dito po sa Metro Manila, si ABS-CBN ay umi-air ng analog sa Channel 2 at umi-air po ng digital sa Channel 43 ng Amcara. Pinagamit po sa kanila ng Amcara, which is the sister company, para gamitin sa digital TV. Ngayon po, nag-issue po kami ng cease and desist order against ABS-CBN na wag na silang umere dahil po paso na ang kanilang franchise noong pong May 5, 2020. Kasama po dito dapat ang Channel 43 dahil yun po kasing kanilang provisional authority. Makapag-submit po kami ng kopya sa committee ay sinabi po doon sa aming provisional authority na ang digital TV ng ABS-CBN ay Channel 43. Sa madaling salita, yung pong pag-ere ng channel ng ABS-CBN ng digital TV sa Channel 43 ay kasama po sa CDO dahil ang franchise po na ginamit nila for that digital broadcasting ay yun pong ABS-CBN. So ngayon po, nung amin pong nalaman na umi-ere pa rin sila sa Channel 43 kahit po paso na ang kanilang franchise at kasama ito sa CDO na inisyu namin nung May 5, 2020, ay sumulat po kami sa Office of the Solicitor General. At dahil ang dahilan po nito kaya po kami sumulat is meron na po kasing usapin sa Supreme Court. Ito po ay pending na sa Supreme Court dahil kine-question po ng ABS-CBN ang inisyu namin na cease and desist order. We wanted to be more prudent kaya po nagtanong po kami at humingi ng guidance sa Office of the Solicitor General. At ito pong guidance na ito ay natanggap po namin kaninang umaga lang po. Ang sabi po ng Office of the Solicitor General is, tama nga, kasama nga po ito, at pwede po kami mag-issue ng alias cease and desist order. Ngayon po ay tinignan po namin sa aming rules na wala po kasi doon wala po sa aming rules ang alias, cease and desist order, but alam naman po namin na ang rules of court ay suppletory dito po sa aming rules. Kaya po ito ngayon, dahil kakatanggap lang po namin kayo ng umaga, ay inaaral na po ng aming legal department, at kung sakasakali pong okay naman po ang kanilang pag-aaral, ay we will issue forthwith yun pong kanilang, yung aming alias, cease and desist order. Pero kapares po ng binanggit nyo kanina, sabi naman po ni Kong Mike Defensor, nandyan naman po ang ABS-CBN. Maaari po siguro niyang, just a suggestion, tanungin sa kanila kung willing ba silang isarado to without us issuing an alias cease and desist order, dahil kasama naman po ito sa original na cease and desist order na in-issue po namin noong May 5, 2020. Ayun lang po, maraming salamat.
Yes, Congressman Remulla.
Mr. Chairman, can I ask from our committee secretary if Amkara Broadcasting has been transferred to ABS-CBN? If that company has been transferred to ABS-CBN?
Sir, as far as our records are concerned, only 10% of Amkara belongs to ABS-CBN.
So they have not gone to Congress for approval of any transfer of Amkara Broadcasting?
No, sir.